Try that again. Cut. Hello. This time on CrashTestDummyTV. Look what we got to install on, what is this again?
2016 Yamaha Mt09 Tracer.
Yeah, that's the one, 2016 Tracer. Look what someone got for free. But free, as we all know, comes with a cost. And I'm pretty sure I saw Simon doing this to his knees. You know, wiping the dust off. So there might have been a cost somewhere. Anyway, we're going to put on a set of front and rear indicators, LEDs. The rears have brake lights on them. Don't know how well they will look. And as titled, the easiest way to put these on a bike or mod your indicators, the easiest way you can do it is to guide someone else in doing it, and you watch them and tell them what to do.
It's not recording.
That is recording. Lucky I've got peripheral vision and I could turn my eyes like a gecko.
I'm my labour.
Yep. Now we've got to pull it to bits, so I'm sure the seat's got to come off just to get to all the wiring. They are genuine Yamaha, so it's just going to be literally bolt on. The terminals should be the right size, wiring should be the right length. There is a front and a rear. Make sure that you do those in that order. Or you could do them in the other order.
Rear, front,
or
front, rear.
Sweet. Cool. All right, well, we're going to do a little work. We'll get to you in stage 2, but stage 1, familiarise yourself with the box and the contents and the instructions. Doesn't hurt to at least gander over them and look at all the, you know, closer bits and so forth. Pull everything off, get to the wiring, and that's where we will pick up in a minute. So, yeah, groovy. See you in a bit. Pays to mark your wires just for next time. I suppose it doesn't matter about next time once it's done, yeah. Alright, unboxing. Drum roll. Ding! There you go, there's an unboxing video done. Bye! No, seriously. Ooh, it's got plastic. Single-use plastic. Or as the kiddies are saying, sup. Alright. I do like the fact that all the plastic just goes away. You know, because you throw that stuff in the environment and it disappears. It's good stuff. No, it's got silver. I like the silver because look at that. It looks so pretty and it matches in. Or
you black on.
You can do black. Nice. Or you can throw it around and chip it and break it. I like the silver personally. Are we doing silver or black?
I don't know. I need to sort of...
Well, it can be done on the bike.
Yeah.
You can change it on the bike just with a very small one of these. One of these. Because they're tiny. You don't want to use a big screwdriver on them. Only one of those. Little jewelers, electronics, that sort of thing. So yes, anyway. Place those gently aside for now. I kind of do like it when manufacturers always give you stuff in deal bags. Sends you back to your days when you were a rebel. Yeah, don't pull all the bits out, but anyway. We've got cover plugs for stuff. And that's your LED load. That's your other load, because some LEDs, they have to load up the system because they're all made for globes. And LEDs aren't as much of a load, so they don't flash as proper. Open. Alright, this is the stuff we need. Alright, arrow is up. Arrow is always up. Don't ever send your parcels with the arrow down because they'll turn it up.
Should I?
Oh, do we have to bridge the... Yeah, we... pardon me. I think we have to bridge into the brake light to make it a brake light. And we may have to put those on to reduce the diameter of the position. Yeah. We may have to bridge into the brake light. Simple. I got those as well. They're just a little connector that... Yeah, they should be in there, yeah. Cool. Alright. We've studied that enough. That'll do. Because no one ever goes by instructions. You read them. Everyone reads them. And the other thing, this is probably it. Like, yeah, this is probably it just based on the amount of words that are in it. Warranty. Disclaimer. Ugh. Rear blinker. It's not allowed to use the extra functionality. Position light and brake light in combination with the existing position light and brake light. Please consult your local Yamaha dealer. It's not allowed to use. They'll give it to you so you can use it, but it's not allowed to use.
It's like most of the shops selling tinted visors.
Oh my god, tinted visors. Like that's a new thing, and that yellow HJC or whatever it is helmet with the tinted visor that has the AS whatever standard on it. So how can they say it's illegal? Anyway, disclaimer. Where's the warranty? There is no warranty. But in Australia, you're automatically under a warranty. But sometimes you get these little warranty cards that you have to fill out. And I don't know about you, but one thing I do is that... Anyway. We will get rid of this rubbish responsibly. Or I will. Okay, now we're going to have a little muck around. Basically, you've got to unplug these. Now, they have a very tiny little pin on that side. You've got to lift it up to then pull it out. All right, it's only very little. I did use my fingernails, so it is good. That one right there, and that's the little clip you can see on the side, that bit right there. So yeah, bend that back, pull it out, and you're done. But if you can't get in there, the second one's going to be a little bit of an issue. Oh, they're colour coded. Okay. Yeah, second one will be an issue. If you have a pair of pointy nose pliers around, it will hold that while you pull at the other end. Don't pull it too many times because it may be exciting. Anyway, trace the wires. You'll have to pull them out. We've loosened off these 4 nuts here that will loosen off that whole back section, just in case we have to pull it apart to get the wires through. But next, no doubt there will be a 10mm spanner that we need for the... Anyway, I'm going to tell you what size nut we needed, which I don't know if we need a nut. They don't look bolted in. Anyway, I'll tell you later. Take your indicators off, change them over. Groovy. Alright, it's bloody cold, so deal with the noise. Now, we have the back end all finished and done. Had to splice into the rear brake cable, obviously. It's in the instructions, shows you how to do it. The crimp thingies that they gave you are a little bit different, so I used ones that I had already. Doesn't matter. Did have to put the LED indicator load, inline load doobies, just to put extra load just so it flashes normally. You may not have to put the front ones on because normally just one in line will load enough to make it flash normally. You won't have to put the two. But we do have another two in a packet just in case. Take a breath. Nothing really major under here. Easier if you take this off because you've got to panel off to get into it, and it's easier to get up to the nuts and all that sort of thing up under here. Yeah, there's nothing really schmancy fancy about the back end. Simon's having fun on the front end. This front panel has two skins for some reason. The tracer panel. Yeah, and now it's only bolted together with two bolts, but the rest of them are these tiny little, I don't know what you'd call them. Call it a bayonet washer. Yeah, I don't know.
Not easy to get off.
No, they're pricks to get off. Just watch you don't fling them everywhere. And keep an eye where they fall. Do we have one apart or not? Here's one Simon prepared earlier. All the clips are off, and now we can get that panel apart. That's all it is. Just that. I really don't know why. I could have braced up this panel with a few extra fins and put the things on there, and yeah. Why they have it bolted together there, I don't know. Because it's clipped on everywhere else. That's silly. That's just another way for you to go and make bloody dealerships money. Hey?
Bloody Japanese.
I know, Japanese. Not everyone wants efficiency. Some of us want chaos. Alright. Easy to pull these off, the standard ones. And that's it. And then you pull them through. And that's it. That's one indicator off. How easy is that? Alright. Now we do have to open the packet. We have the little covers that we've got to put on here as per the instructions. And the other thing you will have to do, which we did on here, is cut, or is it cut the standard, you've got to cut the standard plug off, so leave yourself a little bit of wire, then join that wire to the wire that you're getting on the new indicators, then you can plug your standard plug back into your standard wiring loom. You don't want to chop this side because then obviously you're going to have to, if you want to put standard back on, or you, I don't know, crash it later on down the track, whatever. So leave that standard, modify the indicator end. Groovy. Nothing too fancy schmancy about the front, apparently, I think. Although we might have white driving lights. So I'll get to that. But for now, we're up to this bit. Where we go. Where's your hazards again?
Under here somewhere.
Alright. There we go. There's tail lights and indicators, and if Simon would, brakes. And if he turns the hazards off and then does the brakes, there you go, give you an indication. They are quite bright. Groovy. Alright, we'll do the front end and then I'll give you another update from there. Awesome. Alright, it's back to normal. Oh, it's your phone. Check this out.
You ready?
Wow, so many lights. And the indicators. Right and left. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Had to pull all this off. The Parker wire, the easiest one to pick up from. There is a light box underneath, but or a light control unit, I think they call it. That box right there. but it's easier to take all this off, take that plastic shield off, and there's a little wire, there's a little, two wires going into the light box itself. Obviously for the Parker, you're picking up off the pinky brown one. Pink, from memory, is Parker on most bikes. But yes, it's all done. Groovy. Just more light. Just more light, especially when you're down car level. That's going to go in your face. Yeah, no, it's just better. I did read somewhere many millennia ago that 80% of all motorcycle accidents are impacts from the rear. Most common is at a set of lights, because when you're sitting at the set of lights, it's less likely that a biker's got his brake lights on, because your feet are on the ground and they're holding you still. Dull lights, cars, stupid, don't acknowledge anything, so they come up and misjudge their braking and run up your ass. So I think that's why the statistics are that high. But don't quote me on it. They're old stats anyway. So that's how to put a set of genuine front and rear LED blinker plus. Part number YMEFLB2F10. These ones were from Yamaha City. Thank you, and a very big shout out to them. Not that they need it, but yes, standard kit. I don't know if I'd pay that much, but you know, they're alright. They're not bolt-on though. You do have to do some modifications, mainly splicing and cables, that sort of thing. For the tracer model, yeah, that is true. Mt09 normal one, I'm not sure if it would have it, but these little connectors, the little bullets, every aftermarket light I've ever put on has these smaller than average bullets. Most of the bike and everything, they use a slightly bigger bullet. At least the female side of things, you can crimp those down, squash them down, roll them around, make them circle again, but they're a smaller diameter that will fit. But that's one modification you'll have to do, is change your wire on the outside plug side. I already mentioned this. Change those to the bullets just so you can connect them on, and you can retain your standard Yamaha U-Butte whiz-bang stupid three-way plug.
This tracer is a 2016 model.
Oh, it's a 2016 model as I stand on the
these
thing.
out when they released the 2017 Mt09.
Oh, there's a bit of information for you. These are a 2017 thing.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be on this bike, is what you're saying.
Maybe not.
So do we have to take them off?
No.
Are the police going to have an issue being not roadworthy? Police will have an issue anyway.
I'll show them
The police will have an issue anyway. I can. Hazards are there. Give them some braking. Bright light. That's going to light up the people's faces, showing that they're using their mobile phones. Cool. Groovy. Alright, thank you very much for joining. If you need any more information about this, please certainly put a comment down. If there's too many comments, I'll make another video, but hey, it's straightforward. Read the instructions, have a look at the job before you do it, and even do the job before you do it in your head. That way you break things in your head rather than on the bike. Groovy. Ride safe out there all. Have fun while you're doing it. And we will speak to you soon. Bye. Groovy. Alright, considering I don't have a lot of hard drive space, I'm going to end it here, because that's why I haven't been putting videos up, because I don't have hard drive space. So who knows when this one will come out. Bye from the past.
Seagate Western Digital, help him out.
Yeah, Seagate Western Digital, help me out. Bye. Try that again. Cut. Just follow me. And that'll do just there. Cool. This is me not getting my hands dirty, even though they're already dirty. Cool.
Well, it's actually not illegal, is it, if you got the red on the front?
No, but if you say rear first, then front, that's the other order. Rear, front.
Right, take two.
This is the Falloffalot gymnasium.
I've actually got a shoulder injury.
Have you? And hopefully understand LHS and RHS.
Let's go side on.
This is fine. This covers my face. As long as it... I've been dropping little cheeky bits here or there of my face, but I won't show the full thing one hit. Someone goes over a few of my... Yeah, true. So, yeah, but if someone went over a few of my videos and then cut, paste, they'd be able to put my face together. I'm waiting for a stalker to stalk me. Cut! That's a wrap! That's a wrap! And everybody's, yay, yay! And the girls in the background and the groupies, yeah, it's a wrap, yeah.
And
Wait,
take
let's go party!
362. Cut!
362,000! Bye. Yamaha.